Hello everyone, I'm here to give a speech on the power of positivity and how to change others that are negative in your life. Today I'm going to use a reference from the Bible. Jesus said in Matthew 5:44, "But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for them." Have you ever been in an interaction with other people and immediately you're offended by their aura or the way they talk to you when you go up to the counter or when you interact with them at work or at school? And how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel sad, mad? Do you want to walk away from them? Do you want to attack them? There was a time in my life where I wanted to attack them. I wanted to make them feel the way that I felt. And that never worked for me. It always ended up negative. I always ended up getting in more trouble than I would have if I'd have just been nice or ignored them. Speaking of ignoring people with negative attitudes, according to Mimi Icon, a YouTube personality, she speaks about how to deal with negativity and negative people in your life. She says the best thing that she ever did was to remove herself and distance herself from people that bring her down, that talk down to her. And also Paul McGee, author of How to Deal with Negativity, he says to ignore negativity at your peril. We receive the behavior that we are allowing them to give us. And my silence and your silence is a denial or an avoidance, and it gives approval to people's attitudes, to their negative attitudes. You're allowing that negativity to come at you. Now for me, when I work with people in fast food restaurants. 6 o'clock in the morning I see these people. Sunday morning after a Saturday night out, having a good time. They're not the happiest people to deal with. But I found in my career that I can't just go in there and give them the same thing that they give me. I have to try and turn the situation around and make it a positive interaction with these people. I don't know what they're going through. And so I have found myself using humor. I have found myself just talking to them. Hey, how are you doing? How was your night? You really seem to be happy to be here this morning. And I give them a smile and they end up laughing because they know they're not happy. And we end up, having a good friendship. There are times when I have to ignore people. They are rude and there's something wrong with them and I have to, back up and take myself out of the situation that I'm in and make sure that I'm positive to be able to deal with those around me that are negative. So my challenge to you is when you go out into the world, when you come upon people who are negative, who are down, who when you just walk by them you can tell that they're unhappy people, put yourself in their shoes, understand that everyone has problems in their life. And if you can do one thing to positively change their lives, you could essentially be the rock that's thrown into the big lake and makes a little ripple and eventually affects everyone around them. You could change their lives for the better. Thank you so much, and I'm finished with my speech.